Warning, the views and beliefs in the following program does not reflect the views of Boom Broadcasting. We give full creative control to our creators and do not believe in cancel culture. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another Freaky Friday with Mouthing Off with Mike. Viewer discretion is advised.
Live from the MOWM studio, Boom Broadcasting presents The Nightcap. And your host of The Nightcap, Mouthing Off with Mike.
There I am. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nightcap here, hosted on Boom Broadcasting. I am your host, Mouthing Off with Mike, and we're back. I'm late. We were supposed to be live like an hour and 11 minutes ago. Very sorry. I'm just a hardworking man here, trying to put food on the family for my 18 children. We got holiday season right around the corner, so, I have to provide for my 18 children. We got to make sure that Santa, hits this household. And if I got to slide Santa an envelope with an undisclosed amount of money to make sure that the kids get their gifts and what they ask for from Santa Claus, I'm just kidding. I don't have any kids except all of you watching the Nightcap who call me your late night father for all things professional wrestling. We're on a commercial break and I picked the right time to go live here. Thank you for joining me. We have LA Knight, in the last time is now final tournament. We're on a commercial break right now, surprisingly, but we're about to come back. So if you're watching YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Boom Broadcasting across the board, and at MOWM_podcast, drop your last prediction right now in the comments on the platform you're watching. Who will be LA Knight's opponent tonight on Smackdown? I've told you who it is. If you say his name, he appears. That's Joe Hendry. So I expect to see a little Joe Hendry tonight here on Friday Night Smackdown in Albany. Who do you got here? Not all at once. Let's see what some of these predictions are here, folks. Ideally, please comment. Please don't let me down. It's probably Joe Hendry. That was everyone's guess. That's why no one's telling me their guesses. Predictions, spoilers, Solo Sikoa chirping at Nick Aldis. It's always fun. It's always good for SmackDown. So first hour of SmackDown, we had Jey Uso and The Miz. Miz wins. Miz advances in the tournament. I liked it. And a fantastic United States Open Challenge match with Ilya Dragunov defending against Axiom from Fraxium. And now we're setting up a little beef with Ciampa and him. Oh, we got a little Wyatt 6. Oh, Uncle Howdy's back. Oh, hey, buddy. How you doing? Yeah. It's Megastar time. Yeah, I'm expecting Joe Hendry. 100% Joe Hendry here. Yeah. Gotta love LA Knight, man. Here's a guy who a year or so ago probably should have won Money in the Bank. 2 years ago should have won Money in the Bank when his stock was as high as a guy in the companies could be. LA Knight should have been Mr. Money in the Bank. LA in the Bank, Mr. LA in the Bank. Like, it wrote itself. The briefcase would have looked sick, with the logo over the M. Like, it would have just looked good. And now you just got him kind of circling, man. You just got him circling around the roster, just kind of going up and down, taking on whoever and anybody. So, I mean, his opponent is going to be a surprise, and it's going to be Joe Hendry. Zach Cardona. So I was right. Zack Ryder. Wow. Okay. So if you were here with me, woo. You know it. Radio. Play it real loud. I drive the top. Rolling back thunder on a crowd. Hands down. Cardona's theme, top 10 theme in my book. I like the things I see. Yo, tell me everything you know. I have never been happier. Zack Ryder versus LA Knight. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Woo. You know it. Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic. I just want to let you guys know, you heard it here first. Monday on the Nightcap, you were here with me, said Matt Cardona, Joe Hendry Friday night. Either or, coin flip. Or throw a wild card in the mix, and it could have been a AAA star. Everything in my book pointed to Cardona taking on Solo Monday because we were in MSG. And MSG, as you know, it has history for Cardona. He's a New York guy. He's from the island, Long Island. So I really anticipated Cardona on Raw for that fact alone. Not mad at this because this is a really good pairing and a clash of styles here because LA Knight is very bold and brash, and so is Matt Cardona, so is Zack Ryder. So it's a good pairing. Love to see Zack Ryder, I guess. I guess we're gonna go with Ryder. We're not doing Matt Cardona. Zack Ryder coming back after all these years for me would have been huge at MSG, but I'm happy for him. Look, Albany, LA Knight, it makes sense. We are here. Here's how I was doubling down on it. Before I went live today, I had this for my banner. Now I was wrong. Okay. So all things to me were pointing to Joe Hendry. Now Joe Hendry makes more sense for MSG Monday on Raw because Joe Hendry is going to be on NXT Gold Rush Tuesday from the Madison Square Garden Theater. So this tracks. This is tracking for me. I like the decision here. And if it's any indication of what we saw in NXT, it looks like Zack Ryder's coming home to WWE. Now, this could be just for the tournament, but to me, it looks like he's back because he mouthed it as he made that entrance. I'm home. So this is fantastic. I'm pumped. Zack Ryder, one of my favorites. Zack Ryder doesn't get the credit he deserves. Now, Matt Hardy gets a lot of credit for kind of what he did during the pandemic and how he was able to make these kind of very theater-esque and very, non-wrestling matches. Zack Ryder does not get the credit for what he did with the internet early on, before we had what we have now, before there was a TikTok wrestling platform, and there was, this internet wrestling community, and there was social media that was like this, where we're talking, live, or TikTok and they existed. Instagram did at that time, but it was early infancy, and we didn't really know what the full scope of social media was. Zack Ryder went on YouTube, got himself over, created a championship, the internet championship, had a whole show, one of the top, it was one of the top viewed shows during that time, and they punished him for it. Vince McMahon punished him for it because he was able to get over without the platform. Zack Ryder, incredible. Now, say what you will, he doesn't get the credit he deserves. He's deserved. He really doesn't, in my personal opinion. Think about where wrestling is at now. Think about how important social media is to professional wrestlers, independents and professional. Social media is huge. All it takes is one clip from a match to go viral, to hit an ESPN market, to hit a Bleacher Report market, to hit a Barstool market. It takes one clip, and that wrestler very well could gain notoriety, bookings, and in turn making more money. Matt Cardona wrote the fucking guide to that when he was released from this company and what he was able to accomplish. You got to give him his credit. So did Cody. He took the Cody guide and he kind of put his own sprinkle on it. And I give him a lot of credit, man. And if this is a full-time return to WWE, I'm happy for him. Really am. And LA Knight and Ryder, are having a solid match right now. It's nothing that you expect is going to be a 5-star classic, but it's a solid match and it's a good surprise. And this is a fun little match. Both guys are bold and brash and have a lot to say. Both have very catchy catchphrases. Woo, 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 you know it. And LA Knight, yeah. I think Ryder gets the win here, which doesn't bode well for the LA Knight stocks, because he might actually be getting the punishment. Here we go. Woo, woo, woo. There it is. I love it. We're not calling that the move anymore? Okay. The Broski boot? Whatever. Sipping my emergency drink with no voice and listening to Mike yap with the grabs. Much love. Much love, Prez. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, Zack Ryder, buddy. Zack Ryder on Smackdown. What are you talking about? Not Matt Cardona. This is Zack Ryder. I don't know if they just didn't want to copyright. They just didn't want to deal with copyright for Matt Cardona's real name, but I don't know. I'm still giving it to Ryder. We do not fault here. So how about that blood and guts the other night? Oh, there it is. There it is. 1, 2. Ooh. Ooh. Zack Ryder's dead, I thought. Nah, Zack Ryder's not dead. Nope. Zack Ryder's actually alive and well right now. He got resurrected. More lives than a cat. He's on Friday Night Smackdown. El Prez. What are you talking about? Didn't Kane kill him for the Heart of Eve? Was it Eve? Oh, yeah, it was Eve Torres. Something like that. His ankles, the wheelchair, top 10. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, I guess it's official. Zack Ryder's back. He's got T-shirts on WWE Shop. So, get your Zack Ryder. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, LA Knight picks up the win here. LA Knight beats Ryder. All right. All right. I don't like that. I don't like that. I think Ryder's got more history with Cena than LA Knight. Yeah, but good little match here. I give it a let's see here. I'll give it a woo woo. At a woo woo woo, you know it, Give it a woo woo. Rusev and Sheamus next week. All right, I can get on board for that. Run that back for the 8th time. Rhea Ripley once again having a broken nose for War Games. Does not surprise me. She's an absolute beast. Charlotte tapped out. I was watching Smackdown. Smackdown was on while I was grinding it out. You know how it goes, Sometimes you just got to throw on the grindfather hat and you just got to go. You just got to do it. You got to just hit it. You just got to hit it hard. You just got to nail it. Oh, they're attacking him. Oh my God. It's a travesty. The heels are attacking the good guys. Kairi Sane looks cool. Wait a minute. Oh, Lash Legend. Yes, make that her finish. Make that forearm her finish. That looks good. Oh my goodness. 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 They just Lash Legend. Lash Legend superiority. Lash Legend supremacy. She yeeted that curl. Like, we're not talking Jey Uso yeet. We're talking freaking yeeted a human being. Like, that was. We got Jade Cargill versus B-Fab for the women's championship. Jade Cargill, successful defense. Oh my goodness, Jade Cargill with that title. Wow. That's the moral right there, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot deny what? Whoa, that is trippy. Her top is wild. I ain't even gonna front. That is crazy. It's like flames. It's giving Kane. Why does it feel very Kane? No, I don't know what that is. That's a wild. That's wild. That's diabolical. That screams evil mastermind. Like that screams like I am evil. Evil. Like evil. Jade's gonna squash her. Jade's gonna probably squash her in about 20, 25 seconds. Prez, are you still hanging with me? Are you still here? Are you still with me? Have you fallen asleep? Has the smooth sounds of mouthing off with Mike put you to bed? Woo woo woo! You know it is trending on Twitter. I now understand why Corey Hayes posted a radio today on Twitter. Shout out to the press. That's all I'll say. So, yeah, I mean, SmackDown's pretty solid tonight. I don't know where we go from here, folks. I don't really know where we go from here. I got wooed out. I'm getting ads right now? I'm getting cooked. Why are there ads? We got to come up with a segment. Anybody got any good brainstorming here? Give me a segment for when we have commercials. Like, we need a good, like, commercial break segment where we talk about something. Because I want to talk about blood and guts, but we're talking SmackDown, so I don't want to throw everybody off here talking AEW on SmackDown. But I really want to talk blood and guts at some point. Just a little bit. Because I've seen a lot of chaos on social media about this match. It's been highly talked about, highly criticized. The women's match especially. I have so many thoughts. And I am mouthing off with Mike. Damn it. And I want to mouth off. I want to say my piece so bad. And I would love, I don't have the time this week, and I want to sit down so bad and make a special about it and just get that out. Just get those thoughts and opinions out into the world to just further cause chaos. But man, those matches were rock solid, but at sometimes they felt like they were war crimes. And I'm all down with the sickness. Ooh, But man, oh man, was it tough. That was at times it was a tough watch, but man, oh man, was it so good. And just, you gotta love it for the love of the mother effing game, baby. Like, it was rock solid. Like, the women's match for me absolutely smoked. And I mean smoked as in 16-hour low smoked brisket by a pit master from the deep south that's been smoking brisket since he was 10 years old. That women's match smoked the men's blood and guts, like, by far. Women's incredible work with the physicality and the overall flow. Were there some missteps? Yes. Were there missteps in the men? Yes. Do missteps happen in matches? Yes. But man, oh man, was it. Whew. I had a listen. I read the disclaimer. The Prez, if he's still watching, he can't sue me. I had to have a little smoke break after that match because it was so damn good. I was like, whoa. So shout out to the ladies of AEW, man. The women's division, hey, something to watch out for. I did find it hilarious though that Mercedes did not run the old blade. She said, I'm not bloodying up this. B-Fab, you know what? Here's a talent that I have to give a lot of credit to with B-Fab. Was a part of a faction that basically was decimated due to release. But then she took that and she used that as motivation. She didn't let that get her down and thinking, I'm going to lose my job. She went, she trained in Natty. She took every opportunity that WWE gave her and she ran with it. And look, she's going to get a match here against Jade, the WWE champion, women's champion. And albeit she's probably going to get cooked here, but good for her because she has not given up. And look, you know what? Look, she looks pretty solid. That was a solid little drop kick. That was a little solid kick. So shout out to her, man. She out here throwing crazy kicks, dog. She's going to get like 30 seconds offense. Is her ear painted silver? Wait, what's happening? She tried to go for that pump kick. Jade, this is going to be a quick one. This is going to be a quick one. Oh, spoiler from TNA Turning Point. The Inspiration retain their titles. I'm just happy Uncle Howdy's back. Happy we saw Howdy earlier. Happy that Ilya Dragunov is getting some solid matches on SmackDown to showcase how damn good that dude is. You know, inevitably one day there'll be a WrestleMania main event. It'll be Gunther versus Ilya Dragunov for the World WWE Championship or the World Infinite Universal Mega Conglomeration TKO Slim Jim Angry Orchard Championship. But Ilya and Gunther are going to have themselves one hell of a WrestleMania main event one day in the future. A WrestleMania 45, WrestleMania 50. You know what I mean? I'm just spitballing some Mania numbers here at this point. But I think that's pretty valid. So Jade's just going to cook her. So Jade just needs the pinner here. And this. 1, 2, 3. We're done. One, two, three. That was mounting off with Mike Matt. That was 3 minutes. Good for BFAB. Okay, I think the excitement from SmackDown's over. What's the main event tonight? What's the main event? We already got both of our Cena matches. What's our main event for SmackDown? Oh, Cody Rhodes versus Bronson Reed. For the WWE Championship. Is Michin about to get her ass beat by Jade? That's not cool, Michin. That's not very cash money of you, Jade. It's not very cash money. Oh, hold on. Settle down. Hey, don't let Michin get started here. She whoop your ass. Michin, them hoops are huge. Oh, man, them hoops are huge. Them hoops are humongous, girl. Hey, you know what they say? The bigger the hoops, the bigger the fight. That's what I say, you know? I think that's what they say. All right, we got new next matches for the John Cena's Last Time Is Now tournament. Here we go. Lock in. Let's see. I'm expecting an NXT talent. We have an NXT talent on Raw this Monday against Gunther. Hey, currently, out of the people that are on social media live for wrestling, we're ranked number 1. So thank you for tuning in to the Nightcap. I didn't know you guys missed me like that. I missed you guys. Thank you. I'd love to see you guys comment. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me what you love. Tell me what you hate. Tell me what you watched this week of wrestling. Don't be shy. We're open book. There's comments. If you're on YouTube, you can comment. If you're on Facebook, you can comment. We got Finn Balor and Penta. Gee. Oh, Jey Uso advanced. Oh, I thought The Miz won. Joe Hendry. Solo Sikoa versus Joe Hendry. So Penta versus Balor on SmackDown next week. Oh, so that's it. That's where you're going to get the reuniting of the Lucha Brothers next week, finally. Lucha Bros reunite next week. Carmelo Hayes versus Bronson Reed. Come on, dude. Oh, come on, man. They're doing him so bad, Mello. Bronson Reed. That's Kathy Kelly. Kathy Kelly. Sorry. Didn't mean to shake you guys there.
Talk to me. Tell me, what would a win next week in the Last Time Is Now tournament mean for you?
First, I need to address this whole mean situation. Mike, you might have won the battle. Worse is begun. I'm going to see you when I see you. And John Cena, the GOAT. The Last Time Is Now tournament.
I need Mello and Cena, man. I need Mello and Cena as the final match. You guys have no idea. Look me in my eyes right now. I'm going to come right here. Lock in. I need Mello versus John Cena as the retirement match for Cena. It is there. It's right there for me, man. It is right there. Those two are just so So I need it bad. I need it bad. Need it bad. Mello and Cena is my dream retirement match for Cena. I know Gunther would probably end up getting it. But Mello and Cena. Oh. Oh, we're doing this for the championship? We need more Mello versus Cena. It's a dream match for sure. That's right. Yes, we do. See, I knew someone would. You guys viewing this are not all just shy. There's too many of you. There's too many of you watching. There's over 140 of you viewing this. And I don't see anybody chatting it up here with me. Talk. Have fun. Not Cody Rhodes posting a meme of Bronson Reed jumping into a pool. We're back on commercial. Anyway, yeah. I don't have commercials anymore. I just get pictures of moving photos of superstars, sometimes shirtless with different languages. So that's where we're at. No, Zack Ryder's definitely back for sure. You know what, Prez? Would not be mad at it. As your resident, Cody Rhodes fan, not mad at it. I would not be mad at a shock title drop tonight. It frees Cody up. Frees him up for anything. It also makes things very complicated and convoluted and the vision confusing and makes a lot of problems. Creates a lot of chaos, which maybe is what we need. Maybe we need it. Maybe we need it. You raise some good questions. You want to come produce for me, Prez? You bored? You bored with your emergency and no voice? More likely to be world champ first, Breaker or Reed? Breaker. Braun Breaker. I see Breaker either winning a Rumble and going to a WrestleMania main event or winning a Money in the Bank and getting it. I think Breaker. I like that, Prez. I like that. See, now you're helping. You're helping a brother out. We got to fill those commercial break air. We got to start. We're gonna start. You guys got to start Here's what we're gonna do, Prez. You're watching, so you can actually take notes. And I bring up a valid point. We're gonna have the Boom Boys. Record 30-second to 60-second clips, commercials, or we're gonna edit commercials for their shows. And when there's a commercial on SmackDown or Raw, we're gonna air it on the Nightcap, on Out of Pocket whenever it comes back, on other shows that are live. This is groundbreaking stuff. I'm looking right directly into your eyes. This is like a FaceTime now for me and the Prez. Pretty deadly. Nia Jax. Nia Jax haters. I don't trust Nia Jax haters because I was a Nia Jax hater and I'm now a Nia Jax fan. I don't think she's the greatest in the ring, but if you give her just 5 or 6 moves to do and you just let her do it and let the other opponent work around her, she's a good big body to have in the women's division. I don't know if you guys saw the what do you guys think about the social media clip today? You guys fans? Do you like the silly Nightcap edits? Major update. It's a WWE Supercard update. Get out of here. I'm out.
Fear? Damien? That's so silly that even you don't believe that. No. I'm sorry. You tried to tell me a few things.
Aleister Black video package promo here.
The only person that fears anything is fear.
You said that we would force you to break your code. You said you would corrupt you, and I think we did exactly that.
But enough about you. We have our eyes set on greater things, which brings me to the locker room.
Uh-oh.
Particularly the people that see, I left fear behind. The day I stepped foot back into this place, and I became the one thing nobody wanted me to become. Everyone's enemy.
Hey guys, I got to be honest here. I need to be 100% honest. The Aleister Black stuff with Zelina and that promo and everything that we just saw in the last few weeks of presentation, I'm going to be honest with you guys. And I might get some heat for this from you guys. But I am genuine when I say this. Okay. Before we move on to the main event and the comments rolling in now, the Aleister Black promo just now that Zelina, or that he cut with Zelina, to me personally, very, very reminiscent of Karrion Kross and Scarlett. And the role that they now put Zelina in with Aleister Black is very reminiscent of Scarlett's role with Karrion Kross. To me, it very well feels like it has been a copy-paste situation where they let Karrion Kross's contract expire and that they genuinely said, you know what? Karrion Kross, we let the contract expire. We love you, bud. Good luck, future endeavors. And they gave that creative right to Aleister Black and Zelina. They said, you know what? We lost one spooky character, and we're going to go ahead and we just re-signed Aleister Black. We do the same shit with him that we could have done with Kross. And people love Aleister Black, and the Kross, we want Kross shit will die down. We're not worried about that. That is what I feel. That is my genuine opinion. That felt like Karrion Kross and Scarlett. I'm not the only person that's noticed that. The Mrs. MOWM has noticed that as well. We both kind of looked at each other and were like, Kross? And yeah, felt very Kross. I feel like they just applied the Karrion Kross story and creative and just gave it to Aleister Black. And that's a shame because I love Aleister Black and Karrion Kross, both in their own regard for what they bring, because it's not just both of them being these spooky characters. They do bring different elements to each of these characters. Mind you, both of them had been in NXT at that same time, crossing paths. So for Triple H to lose, and we've seen that Triple H is now starting to get back to his roots with some of the black and gold in NXT that he has left. And those guys and gals that he kind of still had control over, they're getting their pushes, they're getting movement. You're starting to see them seamlessly infused into the product without you even realizing that they were old black and gold NXT stars. This right here feels very copy paste. Shout out to Media Mania. Woo, woo, woo. You know it. Woo, woo, woo. You know it. Zack Ryder's back. Bischoff's WWE theme was made for the Nightcaps coming. That's what I'm saying, Mike. I'm back and better than ever. Got a knack. Anyway, I wasn't expecting Ryder Cardona. I wish Ryder would have won with the history with Cena and Ryder. Media, I wish you were here during that match just about 30 minutes or so ago because I actually said that exact same thing. So great minds think alike. Because I thought the same thing. I thought Ryder and Cena have more history as opposed to LA Knight and Cena, which they do have history, more recent history. So I felt that we didn't need to circle the drain again with LA Knight and Cena because they had a cool little tag team. They had a moment. They had a match together. They had a moment. Ryder and Cena, they have history. Would have been interesting to see Ryder move on, but we get LA Knight. I'm sorry, Mike, but I've been saying this. We want Cross. No, I'm right there with you, media. We want Cross. I do want Cross. I've been watching Cross. I've been keeping tuned in to what he's been doing there on the Indies and GCW and all the other hog and everything that he's been doing. So he's still moving. Can't wait to see Karrion and Scarlett at WrestleCade this month. I love me, Karrion and Scarlett. Met them a couple years ago at WrestleCon in Dallas for WrestleMania 38. When Cena was heel, he even named Josh Cardona when he said, "Hey, Matt Cardona." Yeah, and I what's funny about that is I felt that was the key. And then I knew Cardona Ryder was eventually going to start circling himself into WWE programs because he showed up in NXT. He had a match in NXT just a couple weeks ago. Big dog. Knew that was coming, knew it was time, and I expected a Royal Rumble return for him formally in January, but I will gladly take him as a formal return in this tournament if he is a formal return. This could be as, a situation where maybe it's, part-time, but we'll see. Triple H and TKO are seems to be trying to give more guys contracts that are similar to AEW, where they're letting them work other companies. They have the TNA crossover. So maybe it's a situation where he's just there for the tournament. They licensed the name again and they want to sell some shirts and help him out. And, Cardona will be back on the Indies in 2 weeks, or it could be he's back. Hey, yo, shout out to Marcus. Congratulations, good brother. Much love to you. You guys were at Blood and Guts, and I was talking Blood and Guts earlier because I felt that the women blew the men out of the water. What did you think about that, Marcus? Did you think the women beat the men out in match quality for Blood and Guts? Also, we need to chop it up. I want to hear your in-person thoughts about Blood and Guts, so let me know when you got some time. Does Roman save Cody tonight? Oh, Jey Uso's here. Maybe Jey saves him. TNA is getting shafted. I'm dying on that hill. No, TNA is stabbing themselves in the foot. They're shooting themselves in the foot by having Frankie Kazarian beat Santana for the TNA championship last night on TNA on a random TNA episode, and just how they handle that whole Santana situation. So, dude, I think TNA is going back to its old ways, and until they get Anthem ownership out of there, that product is going to constantly just backtrack itself. And I think Anthem just lets WWE take advantage of them because they're getting free publicity out of it. Call it how I see it. I'll be at Dynamite the 26th in Nashville. Hell yeah. Dynamite in Smashville, Tennessee, baby. You know who I'm expecting to see there, probably making a little guest appearance for you. Jeff Jarrett. That's JARRETT. Jeff Jarrett, I expect to see probably in Nashville. Woman killed. Big happy I was in the building for that. Hell yeah, dude. Sky Blue leaking within the first 5 minutes is insane. It was top tier entertainment. At times it felt like I was watching War Crimes, but also very good. Very, very good.
Has gotten himself into this, and he's going to have to get himself out with his undisputed WWE title on the line against Big Cross and Reed on division. Drops Reed. That's what Rhodes was looking for. That game changer, that tide turner, the disaster kick under the chin of Big Cross and Reed, and the American Nightmares come back to life. Now going and loading the left hands. Bionic elbow action at Bronson Reed and allowed to happen. Death Valley driver covered out by Reed. To the jagged edge and a kick out by Rhodes. Bronson Reed has utilized that maneuver to great effect recently, picking up many wins with it. But if the jagged edge won't do the trick, the tsunami sure as hell will. This could be the beginning of the tsunami. Cody rolls out of harm's way. That would have been a disaster. And out top rope, no faster than the last Cody Carter.
Jeff actually lives an hour from me. Yeah, there we go. That's JEFFJARRETT. That's double T. There you go. There you go. That's gonna be fun. That's pretty fun. McIntyre, Rusev, and Chambers all live within 45 minutes to an hour from me. That's crazy. All them boys live in Tennessee. That's crazy. I didn't know McIntyre, Rusev, and Sheamus all just mob up in Tennessee. It kind of lit in Tennessee, huh? Should I be coming out to Tennessee, media? I come out to Nashville. You gonna show me around, dog? I've never been to Nashville. I've never been to Tennessee. I'm honestly, I wanted to go. I wanted there to be a WrestleMania there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Show me some of that good old Nashville barbecue, baby. I need to get me some barbecue. Oh, Cody. Oh, and Logan. Catch a Predators game? I'm down. I'm down AF, dude. That sounds lit. I almost pulled the trigger a couple years ago when that SummerSlam was out there, but I never came to fruition. But I thought Mania was going to be out there a few years ago. I was hoping for it in the next couple years. So hopefully Mania heads out that way. I'll come out to Nashville, baby. Give me the tour. Show me the spots. Oh yeah, here's Jay. Where's the president's comment or Marcus? Does Roman save Cody tonight? It was Jay. It was Jay. And Jimmy. Oh, so Jimmy's in War Games. So that's it. They just basically said Jimmy's in War Games. They are building a new stadium to host the WrestleMania. I saw that. The Titans are going to get a new stadium. That stadium looked crazy. I saw those renders. I really want to go to Washington in December. You're telling me, Marcus. You're telling me if you want to do it, I'm dead ass. Text me. Let's talk. Let's talk. I'm hitting back east for the holidays anyway. I'm going to keep it real with you. That's just a week advance. That's a week before I was planning it. If we're talking stonks here, we could talk some stonks. I'm down. I've been debating it. I'll be in Canada for the holidays. Canada. Never been to Canada either. I got to hit up Canada. I said I would go to Canada because I have to go to Niagara Falls. I have to go to Niagara Falls. And I also have to maybe go to a wrestling show. Visiting the girlfriend. Yes, that's very sweet. Oh, McIntyre. McIntyre is joining the Vision. McIntyre is joining the fucking Vision. She lives in Canada. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. That'll be a good time. Canada during Christmas is probably beautiful with the snow and the winter. It's probably gorgeous up there. Probably feels really like Christmas. Drew McIntyre. You got to be shitting me. They're going to have him join the Vision? No way. Whoa! Spear through the table, but it was a very bad spear. Braun Breaker's just like a psychopath. They're just brawling right now. We're getting a good old brawl here. Not shocking. He joined Judgment Day in War Games. No, he joined the Vision. Drew. He joined the Vision. He joined Logan and Braun and Bronson. So that's 4. That's 4. Oh, that 1 year. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, that's right. What a fever dream. What a fever dream year that was. It's not shocking he joined the Vision. Nah, he's a contract killer at this point, Drew. That man's in Highlander. That guy's in Highlander. He's in a big-time movie. So good for him. So that's those 4. So Braun might have hurt himself. The knee is crazy. So I'm guessing Drew is going back to Raw. No Roman. No Roman. There's no Roman. I'm sorry, Albany. You can chant OTC all you want. There's no Roman Reigns tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I'm sorrow. I'm all of the above. Mello is the 5th. Nah. Nah, let's speculate war games. We're gonna end the show here. 10 minutes. We're gonna speculate war games here to end the show. Let's speculate. You're gonna tweet it too. You gotta make sure you double down. Him and Punk are filming a movie together. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They are filming Zootopia 2. CM Punk and Roman Reigns are going to be the Zebros. They are going to be Zebros. I saw some clips of it on social media. You'll see it. I'll send it to you if I find it media on IG. So they're going to be in, they're doing a voice roll. That shouldn't take too long. Real talk, that won't take them long. So we're going to talk a little war games. So let's see. Okay. Marcus, Cena, Jay, Jimmy, Cody, Roman versus The Vision, Drew, and who? Brock. It's Brock Lesnar. It's going to be... I don't think Cena's going to be in War Games. I don't think it is. I think they're going to run back Cena and Dom at Survivor Series like idiots. Now, if it is, I think you're right. I think it's Cena, Jay, Jimmy. Well, hear me out. CM Punk's still in War Games. So it's Cody, Punk. They're going to do a 6-on-6 War Games because Jimmy's in War Games. What's CM Punk doing? Wait, time out a sec. CM Punk's supposed to be in War Games. CM Punk's supposed to be in War Games. So now I'm confused. So, okay, Cody, Punk, Jay, Jimmy, Roman. There's 5. That's it. There is no Cena. That's why, because I was like, Cena's going to be, I think Cena's going to be in War Games, but I'm like, if he's not, that would be the 5 right there, because Punk is definitely in it. We watched Raw live. Punk is in War Games. It's Cody, Punk, Jay. I'm guessing Jimmy. I'm guessing Jimmy's in it because he was with them tonight. So Jimmy and then Roman would be the 5th, or Cena would be the 5th. Maybe Cena will be the 5th. And then it's going to be Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and Brock Lesnar. That's going to be the Vision squad. So that's my prediction for War Games. Hear me out. Orton turns heel on Cody and joins the Vision. Not 6-7, but I don't know. I don't think so. In War Games? I don't know. I need to get confirmation. We need to confirm if Big Jim is in War Games or not. Because if Big Jim's not in War Games, then that opens up 2 spots, which puts us with Roman and Cena. I know Punk is definitely in War Games with that squad. But, I mean, I don't know. War Game speculation is going to be fun. We're ramping up. We're 2 weeks away officially from War Games. Between you and me, I'm trying to go. We'll see what happens. Shh. I'll see you guys here Monday for Monday Night Raw from Madison Square Garden. John Cena's final appearance on Raw. Final appearance in Madison Square Garden. Uh-oh. Don't know if anyone mentioned this, but let's look at some history. Zelina Vega wins the U.S. title, and her man returns that night. Chelsea wins the U.S. title, and her man returns the following week. Whoa. Woo. You know it. Whoa, Mark. Does that mean Rhea, if Rhea wins the title, Buddy Matthews is coming back? Okay, all right. I'm gonna have to keep that one. Backstage. I'll just let you. I'll give it a wee, wee. That's all you get, Mark. I'm sorry. I love you, but ooh. Zack Ryder was a one-off because he has history with Cena. Makes sense. He was in the tournament. Now, albeit Marcus, it could be very well thing that Ryder was a one-off. I agree to that but they also did drop WWE merch for him tonight. He's all over WWE shop right now. He could have signed an alumni deal with the Zack Ryder name. They're going to be like, yo, you can use Matt Cardona anytime you want. That could be the case. He did mouth on the entrance, I'm home. Now, that could just mean, hey, I'm home on SmackDown tonight, or hey, I'm home on SmackDown for the foreseeable future. I don't know. I don't know what to make sense of it, to be honest. Honestly, Jey Uso and The Miz was whatever. We know Jey Uso won. Ilya Dragunov and Axiom was definitely a really good match. LA Knight and Zack Ryder was okay. Cody and Bronson was DQ finish to set up War Games and continue that. Try to give us a somewhat of a story. Makes him look like a sellout low-key, but happy for him overall. Sellout, whatever. I mean, I don't consider that a sellout, honestly. I mean, yeah, he talks a big game about the indies and being independent, but like, at the end of the day, man, he's 30 something. He's 40 years old, bro. He did his indie run. He paid his dues. He wrote the book for all these wrestlers that get released. So I'm not mad at it. If he's coming back to WWE, him and his wife get to travel the road together. Fuck it. I'll be a sellout too at that point. Hear me out. MOWM Media Media Podcast need to collab. Two good brothers. I'm right there with you, good brother. We just got to plan out the schedules, figure out the time zones. We'll do it. We'll chat. You know, we got each other on the gram. Just hit us. We'll hit each other up. We'll get it working. Don't you worry, brother. Money talks and bull walks. Absolutely. Agreed, Rick. Mark. I love you, Marcus. All right, that's it for me for the nightcap. I gotta head on out here to the Yellow Brick Road. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. It has been a pleasure. I will see you back here for Monday Night Raw from Madison Square Garden. Bye.